Right now, the internet is flooded with millions of pieces of automated, machine-generated content every single day. We are surrounded by an endless maze of flawless spelling and perfectly optimized syntax. But as humans, we are highly sensitive to anything that feels cold or robotic. When we read a perfectly polished but totally soulless email, our intuition kicks in and we immediately tune it out. Simply generating more text is no longer a competitive advantage, especially as we move closer to AGI. AGI, or Artificial General Intelligence, refers to a future point where a machine can understand, learn, and apply knowledge across a wide range of tasks at a human level. When infinite computational output is basically free, volume loses its value. Survival in this shift requires we weaponize these algorithms to decode human psychology, turning the code back toward the person behind the screen. True digital leverage now lives in our ability to engineer deeper, scalable empathy. This starts with voice synthesis. Voice synthesis is the process of training an AI model on a specific person's writing style and conversational cadence. But to make it work, you can't use generic blank prompts. You have to feed the machine your raw, emotional, unedited human stories. The system organizes raw input, like past emails and unpolished drafts. The AI analyzes these scattered data points to map your unique creative DNA. Once mapped, it generates new text perfectly aligned with your tone, turning robotic output into something distinctly authentic. We can apply this exact same logic to unstructured human interactions with a psychological audit. You take the raw transcripts of your one-on-one video sales calls or massive group webinars, and you feed them directly into the machine. This chart shows sentiment analysis. Instead of just reading words, the AI scans the conversation's timeline for underlying emotional states. It maps exact timestamps where curiosity peaked and flags the exact moments where frustration and hesitation started to set in. By converting a failed sales call or a confusing webinar into structured emotional data, the machine transforms an everyday rejection into a data-driven map of exactly why a connection failed. The intelligence hierarchy starts with generative AI, creating content from direct instructions. Next, agentic AI independently pursues goals. Above that, systemic AI uses multiple communicating agents to operate business infrastructures. Finally, predictive AI analyzes historical data to forecast future human behavior. Skilled digital architects deploy these three higher tiers entirely out of sight. They use these systems to anticipate exactly what their audience needs, long before the audience even knows how to articulate those needs themselves. The most powerful tools in this ecosystem are the ones the user never actually sees, silently operating in the background to curate a hyper-personalized, deeply human experience. We now have the ability to spin up automated landing pages in minutes, instantly generate sales presentations, and run massive predictive market analyses overnight. But these operational capabilities have a strict limitation. They can build the structure, they can erect the scaffolding, but they cannot provide the soul. Think of artificial intelligence as the paintbrush, the palette, and the colors. No matter how advanced the brushes become, they remain dormant tools. The final masterpiece is entirely dependent on the mind, the life experience, and the creativity of the artist wielding them. As automation drives the cost of executing digital tasks down to zero, the market naturally adjusts. The supply of generic information becomes infinite, which makes authentic, human-to-human connection the absolute highest premium. You use the machine to automate the mechanical, so you have the freedom to double down on the human. In the age of artificial intelligence, our deepest competitive advantage is exactly what it has always been: our humanity.